Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got my August TBR for you. Alright, so a lot of my August TBR has just been rotating all summer, so let's just go ahead and dive in. First off, we're going to start off with the ebooks that I'm planning to read this month. The first of which is going to be Him. So this is a queer hockey romance. I've had this on my Kindle and on my TBR for quite some time. It's a very much beloved hockey romance, so I'm super excited to dive into this. This is about two former friends, I think, who met at a hockey summer camp and kind of fell in love, and then they had a breakup, and then they're back at that summer camp teaching. So I'm here for this. It looks like former friends to lovers, maybe, or enemies to lovers, and it's hockey, so yes, please. Next up is actually a newer book that I've acquired. So I actually picked this up after kind of seeing an unhinged reel on Instagram with a review in it that I could not put it down, or like I could not get it. So this is Alpha Dragon's Tiger. This is an Omegaverse book. So I guess the series is following a bunch of dragon shifter brothers that are rich or something, I don't know. Anyway, they create a dating show so that they can find a mate for each of them. And I literally could not say no to this book. Have you ever just seen an unhinged TikTok or a reel with a book review that you just was like, I need that now? That was this. So next up I have Off the Deep End, which is an Olympic swimming romance. This one is a queer romance. This is following, I don't remember their names, but it's following it might be diving, and the love interest is a journalist. So I couldn't say no. Also, this is really summery, and I think this is one that I picked up for free when I saw it. This is on one of those massive Kindle, like fill up your Kindle with romance books, quarterly thingies that happens with a lot of indie romance authors. So this is one that I happened to pick up for free. Anyway, moving on to the physical part of my TBR. So a lot of these I've already talked about in two other TBR videos, so we're not going to go into them too much detail. So first up we have In an Absent Dream. This is the fourth book in the Wayward Children series. This is following Wendy, who is a character from the first book, who was a teacher, and this is her story, and this one's set at a goblin market, so I mean, yes please. Next up I have This One Summer. This is a graphic novel, and I believe this is dealing with two preteen girls that are like hanging out at their parents' lake house cabins, and one of them's parents, I think, are not doing well in their relationship. I think this might have divorce in it, so just be careful going into this one. Next up I have Into the Drowning Deep. This is a murderous mermaids with asexual representation book. Yes please. So next up I have another manga for this month. This is Hirono and Kagiura. This is volume 1. So this is a spin-off of Sasuke and Miyano, following Kagiura, who is an underclassman, and he has a crush on his roommate Hirono, and like, I'm here for it. Also, this is just, I'm so excited. Also, the artwork for this is just so cute, and I just love this style, and I really enjoy Sasuke and Miyano, so I'm really excited to see Hirono and Kagiura as their relationship blooms. Okay, so next up I have Gear Breaker. So this one has been on my TBR for quite some time, and I'm so excited to finally have a copy. This is, I want to say this is kind of like a cross between Gundam Wing and like Pacific Rim is the kind of vibes I'm getting. I love this cover so much, and I'm just really excited to dive into this. Also, this is a sci-fi, so this will be a little bit different from what I normally read. This is also sapphic and like just giant mechs. I'm here for it. Okay, and then I've talked about doing a reread of some of my Tamora Pierce books for quite some time, and I'm only gonna buckle down and do it. So I happen to have a like bind up edition of books 1 and 2 of The Circle of Magic. I haven't read this book in probably 15 years. So I'm just really excited to dive back into this series and re-experience the joy that is one of my favorite Tamora Pierce books. I mean, Tamora Pierce is one of my favorite authors, so I mean, it's time for a reread anyway. Let's see, this is following a bunch of kids that are basically plucked out of bad situations because they have magical powers, and they are sent to a magical group home on a magical college campus to learn how to use their powers and literally have like this found family of teachers and these other kids that they're bonding with that are basically going to become their brothers and sisters. Also, this was one of the first books that had a queer character in it that I ever read, and that was probably when I was really little, like 10 or 11. This one I'm just really excited to dive back into it. So, alright, so those are all of the books that I'm planning to read for August. What are you guys planning to read this month? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!